Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Happy Fri-yay. Friday night.
Fri-yay.
Fri-yay. I know, corny, but hey, that I am.
No, that's okay. It feels like Fri-yay. It feels like, yay, it's Friday.
Yay.
Good Lord. Put this week behind us.
Exactly.
All right.
And we have a special guest with us tonight, Linda G in the house.
They might not have heard
Linda
of me.
G.
They might not have noticed.
They might not have heard of me.
Oh, they might not. Oh, right. They have not heard of you yet. Yeah, maybe not.
Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for inviting me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've been wanting you to
Debbie.
Yeah, I've been wanting you to be a part of our Fri-yay night news flash for a while.
It's an honor.
You are
I just want to mention too, everyone, don't forget this Sunday, you're going to put your clocks forward an hour.
Oh, I'm glad you said something.
Oh, that's this Sunday.
They haven't really been advertising it.
I'm so glad you said something.
Where you really were dependent on having to get up and change those clocks.
Yeah,
to make it to church on time.
Listen, back in my day, I always messed up. I'd show up at work, and sure enough, I had an extra hour. Oh, look at this! It's all messed up back here. It doesn't matter.
Yes, at those clocks.
I redid my house, so things are different here. And I'm trying to make this part an office, and so I'm blocking boxes and stuff.
Don't look behind the curtain.
Please don't look behind the curtain. Underwear hanging in the living room.
Oh, well, we can't wait till the unveiling, Linda.
Thank you.
No.
That's unveiling.
The unveiling's coming.
I thought you were sitting in the middle of an orchard.
Oh, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
So it looks like we're going.
I'm outside.
I love it. So, all right. Well, we've had quite a week, like we said. Fri-yay. I'm glad we're here.
Yeah.
Just some business talk before we move forward. So, a lot of talk about Virginia and all the things that are going on, and the 6 people that were part of the insurrection that were all voted in. Like now everybody's like a little wonky with this whole thing. And I know you both have been able to chat about it on your channels a little bit individually and kind of address it. But I thought we'd kind of talk about it just a little bit more together. In that we all got that he was going to win Virginia. He was going to win.
Danny bathrobe.
Danny.
And I just found out about this. I even wrote him. I said, dude, you got it right. He goes, yeah. I was really upset about it. But that I had to say it didn't look like he was going to win.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said, so why'd you tell me the Giants were going to win? And they didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, really.
I think we all had a different experience with it, because I read it on a few times, because it was the big thing everybody wanted to ask every time I was on. And the energy remained the same, that it was going to be a really, really close, tight thing. But, in the end, it looked like he had a chance to pull it through, like he would win. And it kept coming in. The energy kept coming in like that, because I was expecting that he was going to lose for some reason. But everything else, my guides were telling me he still has a chance here to pull it through.
His thing he did, which was correct, was stand down from Trump.
Oh, and that's what saved him.
And then what? I always say his name wrong. Terry McAuliffe.
McAuliffe.
McAuliffe. I always say it wrong. I had someone wrote and said they were really tired of me mispronunciation. And I had a little form of, when I was in the 3rd grade, I had to go to a special school. So I had what they call something mouth, where I could never pronounce anything. My grandma, her name was Eula,
Oh.
and I pronounced her Lalu. So I've always had issues with pronunciation. I'm not that good with it. And it's a little dyslexic too.
Yeah.
So I
I have dyslexia, and it's very similar to what I have to deal with.
And I always felt very shamed, like, because you think she's not smart. But hey, I went through nursing school, so I must have done something right. Anyway, she was very mean. And I'm sick of your lives. And it's like, wait, I haven't done a live in 2 weeks. So anyway, enough about me. What do you guys think of me? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, isn't that interesting, Linda? I'm glad you bring that up just for a second too, because isn't that amazing? We can get a billion people saying how much they love us and they enjoy, and then we get that one person who has to come in and
it's ego when you get upset about it. I realized she pinged me. I even said to her, it's okay. You don't have to watch the show. But why'd you have to slap me on the way out?
Exactly. That's where I'm like,
she did it with that. Oh, I hope you're not taking this personally. It's not to judge. Oh, she was so judgy. It's not even funny.
Wow. Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I told her you don't have to watch. Don't watch.
Exactly.
But the energy the other thing is that guy, sorry, I went off on the bench about the pronunciation. He said before all those people, I don't think parents should have any say in what the teachers decide they're going to teach.
That's right.
Right.
That was it. If I'd known he said that, that was it. But, the thing is, we pick up the energy of what's going around. But I did ask my guides, and they told me sometimes I'm not listening close enough, because what they said is, it's very hard for me to read my family or anything that, so I'm so, oh, please, dear God, don't let this Trumpster win, that sometimes it interferes with my ability to be correct. I have to literally stand down and allow whatever the news is.
Yeah.
So one time I thought Beto was going to win, and I'm reading the cards and I'm saying, Beto's got this, and out of the blue, thank God, I heard, no, he doesn't. I said, oops, hold on, you guys. I'm so sorry. I just heard he's not going to win. And people were mad at me, but he didn't win.
Yeah, I think there's several things going on here, whether the message is coming in correctly. It's how we're interpreting sometimes. Yes. But the fact that everybody with Danny
got it right.
We'll never hear the end of it. Danny will never let us hear the end of it.
Well, I let him get an email. Guess what?
I kind of had a similar thing. Well, I actually didn't look at it that much. I looked at it a couple times. Both times it was the same. It's going to be really tight. But if everybody comes out that's supposed to vote for him, he can do it. But as we know, now they're doing all these analyst things about how the Democrats stayed home and whatever. I have said maybe, a million times on my channel that you're never, ever, ever going to find a perfect 100% psychic. We're human beings, and it's just, we have to filter it through this human self, and it's flawed. They're not flawed. This is the flaw.
Yeah, we're the flaw.
If we were 100%, we'd be owned by the government,
Right.
We'd be.
And you're right. You're absolutely right, Linda. It's ego, and I think sometimes even we have these things happen to keep us humble and to keep us understanding that we're not the authority. We have a higher authority, and we've talked about this before with Debbie. It's a miracle that we can get one message. It's every time we should be so grateful and so astounded at this amazing work. It's so gratifying, so wonderful, and it's so.
And the people are so wonderful.
Yes, exactly.
Have you met so many kind people in your life?
It gives me hope for the world. It really does. The people that are in these communities, it's amazing. But I also said, my guides, I asked them message for some people, because people are sad that Virginia went the way it did, and they said, we're evolving. You can't stop this spiritual evolution we're on, this shift and this evolution that is happening. You can't stop it. You can slow it down, You can learn the hard way. You can, go through some stuff, but you can't stop it. And so Virginia might have a little bit of adjusting to do. And they've always been kind of a funny state that way, really kind of moving back and forth and finding their way. They'll find their way. They'll find their way. They may have
has always been the opposite team wins.
Oh yeah.
But somebody said, it wasn't one of you guys, I don't know which psychic it was, but they said, they had 2 roads and they chose the more difficult. This is going to be a more difficult road.
That's right.
Oh, that Kim, you said that, didn't you?
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Did you say it last night? Because I listened.
Yes.
Last night. Oh, that was a good.
It is. And I remember, when I talked to Fred Chump Jr. one time in a channeling, and he said that's Donald. He always had to learn the hard way. And I think that is just some states, some people, we've all had that experience in our life where we knew we were making the wrong decision, but we just went the wrong way and it was harder.
I married 3 of them. One time I channeled the mother and I told her at that time, aren't you sad about what Donald's going through? She said, no, I hope he ends up with character, with some sort of remorse.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
Not yet.
Not
Mariana,
yet.
Thank you so much.
It's not over yet. We'll give him a chance.
So what's your input, Freebird? Debbie?
Thank you, Mariana, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, Mariana. Blessings to you.
Sorry. Go ahead, Debbie. I'm sorry.
I'm on the same page as you all with this. And I feel like I had to take a minute. It hit me in the gut a little, I have to admit. And it wasn't a pride thing for me because I know that I can interpret all my metaphor things they try to bring through wrong. I'm not taking pride on that. But I do, it was just like, we're on a roll. You know what I mean? We gotta, and it felt like a little kickback to me, but, kind of just readjusting after the first initial hit, it's more of, it is what it is. And, we will catch up as Kim said, we're still on the same trajectory and we're still moving forward. We're just doing a little roundabout here.
Okay.
That's it's the only way we can look at it, and that it's going to be okay. And that's what we're all here. That's what Kim and Linda and I are here for, is to say it's going to be okay.
It is.
And we are still on this trajectory.
Right.
So, Greeter, thank you so much.
Thank you, Greeter. Hey, but let me ask you guys. For some reason, I don't know why. Now, when Trump won, I was sick to my stomach. Literally.
Oh, yeah.
Stomach. This time, I'm not worried. Is that just me, or how are you guys feeling?
I did not, Linda. I didn't get into that. When Trump won, I went into terror. I literally felt terror. I was sick for days. I was in this terror. I'm not feeling that this time around. No.
Okay.
Me neither. And with Trump, I was in denial. I thought, there's no way they're going to let him be president. And there's no way we'll get to, they'll do something before Inauguration Day, right? They're just in complete denial.
Denial.
And then it was, and then I mean, we couldn't even, it was, the horror show that it was that 4 years. I mean, unbelievable. But
and then he sent his press secretary to say it was the biggest party ever. And they wouldn't let 2 people show the pictures of how little people were at his inauguration.
Oh my God.
Sean Spicer.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Doesn't it seem like 100 years ago? It seemed like it happened 100 because at that 4 years, I mean, it aged us all.
It did. That's a good point, Kim. And everybody here saw us age real time because aged.
Well, the thing is that he really created kind of MSNBC and all those ones. They're making money hand over foot. I think that's why they still feed the terror.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Marianne, thank you so much. Blessings to you.
But I'm the same. I'm not as we're, and I also, know this is, we've been, everything's coming out, right? We all of these things were hidden. They were underneath the surface. But now that everything's out, it's like, okay, now we know. We can get to work. We can do something about it. We can heal from it. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. We're, like I said, we're moving in this direction.
Right.
We're moving into it, and it's not easy. It is going to be like this, it's going to be some of that for a while. And I was telling on my channel that I kept getting the message in the last couple of weeks: get grounded, find your center, get grounded, because the next few months I feel like are going to kind of be like this, where it's going to be a little wonky with these trials and the January 6th commission and arrests and things. It's really going to be very, to just find that center and just hold on, put on your spiritual seatbelt.
Well, I don't see any court, especially the Supreme Court. I really don't see them telling Trump, "Oh, you have executive privilege." I don't see it.
No.
They probably like to, but they can't do it.
No.
I feel like another thing that happened with this too is the timeline has changed. I feel like there's a little bit more of a fire under the Democrats right now, and under the investigations and the subpoenas. And as soon as that went down, you were asking Linda how I felt. I went into but then I'm like, oh, you know what? I feel like it's gonna light a little bit of a fire now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that.
And things will speed up as far as the subpoenas and that whole investigation. I feel like it was almost like they came together, like they're like, guys, we gotta move on this a little bit faster. Our timeline has just changed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
every time they talk, especially that Mitch McConnell, I like to smack that look off his face.
Oh,
every time they say, when we take over, I don't see it. I don't see them taking over.
But they feel they are. They really
they are. And that's why Bannon and all those guys are just hold off, tick, tick, tick. Wait till Trump gets back in there, or whoever, the Republicans. But that's why I see the top brass leaving, because they didn't win.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And exactly, Marie, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
There's not one hair of wiggle room here.
I know.
Yeah. So, which brings up also, they had today 20 new subpoenas went out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not saying
who.
He used to testify. He brought a letter saying he's under privilege with Donald Trump.
Who did?
Richard Clark, that guy that was part of this whole insurrection. It doesn't matter. They'll go right over his head. Don't worry.
Oh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. These attorneys must be having a heyday with all this madness.
Oh, and Giuliani with his deposition. Well, it's not up to me to find out if it's truthful or not.
I mean, that guy, it's.
Yeah, so cosmic tograph party. That's cute.
Oh, you're like,
she says,
it's Cosmic Toga Party. That's what it is. Yeah, because I did it last night. I'm like, wait, what is that? Okay.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's laughing at me because I just made something completely different out of her name.
Cosmetography.
But yeah, yay for those 20 subpoenas. We don't know who they're for though yet, so that'll be interesting.
But they did say it's more of the top brass as they're going to the top.
Okay.
The gentleman that's running it said it.
Oh, okay. I thought you just had a hit.
No, he said it on the news. So we're at the higher levels now.
Oh, okay. But, here we have Bannon, who's still, it's gone to the court, and it's how many weeks out? Thank you, Linda.
Yeah. Thank you, Linda.
It's gone, up to the Justice Department and still sitting there, and he's still not being held accountable. Right. So here's what the other 20 people are looking at. They're like, okay, well, this is how Steve's played it out.
The more they stand down, the more these other people are going to say whatever.
And that's why I feel like this fire needs to happen as well. Should we look at that, you guys? Or
yeah,
I know there's questions. No, there's
And
other-
their staff is there's.
it?
What's that?
How do we word this question?
That's a good question, Linda, there. How do we word it? Looking at the 20 people.
Maybe we could look at the January 6th commission and will they finally get people cooperating that means something?
Okay.
Because, you know, you may get some Joe Blow underneath Clark who can tell everything that happened and he spills the beans and, you know, what's Clark going to do?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I was just going to say that the staff are talking.
Yeah.
And staff do everything. staff know everything. I just saw Mike Pence.
Oh.
Is he going to testify?
I don't know. I just saw him as clear as could be. So it's either his staff maybe or him. But I just saw Mike Pence clear as could be.
Well,
Would he be a witness? Is that what he'd be? A witness or a yeah?
They really have a disrespect for us. They think there's nothing we're going to do. They're like bullies. There's going to be some battling, you guys. There's going to be some battling, but justice comes in. The courts decide yes.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
So it's going to be court. I hate to say it, but that's probably, they're going to give that the Congress people. I want to ask them what they do with Bannon.
Mariana, thank you.
Mariana, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I just talked to her.
Oh. Bannon.
What's actually going to happen to Bannon? He's really smirking. He really thinks he's going to get away with this.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm seeing this. They're all they're like children. They're like all smirking and thinking I see a group, there's papers all over and they're smirking. They think they're like, look what we did. And it's like.
I just saw William Barr.
I've always felt him in trouble.
Hmm.
I've always felt William Barr in big trouble. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bannon's going to have to grab his stuff. Bannon could go to jail. You know, he just got out of there and now he's going to go back in. And then when the Democrats take over again, he's done.
Yeah.
He's trying to hustle money, though.
I feel that too, Linda. How could that guy have money issues? I mean, he is supposed to be worth so much money, but I feel like he does. I feel like there's something wrong with his money.
All the attorneys he has. I don't know.
It could be. Well, and we know he buys boats and he's just, we know how these guys are, right? After like Paul Manafort and the way they spend their money.
Oh, no. Notice how Paul Manafort's keeping his mouth shut. He's not walking around like Roger Stone was, like, I dare you. I double dare you.
Mm-mm.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry it's taking so long.
I know. I'm watching this scene of Barr sitting in the shadows of his office. He's such a snake, you guys.
I've often got horrible cards on him. Like you might even get really sick. You know, Trump's blaming him now for his loss.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He made an announcement that Barr was in on it.
Oh, God.
But you know, I read that book. I'm reading that book because it's a long book. Peril.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, my God, girl. It's fantastic. And it's really
yeah.
detailed. But that Barr was going in there telling Donald Trump, you know what, sir, you're going to lose. You keep spewing off, you're going to lose. You can't be doing this, going to the Supreme Court to get rid of ACA. We got a pandemic on our hands.
Right.
And he just would not listen to anybody. Jared was pushing people towards him, saying, you tell him that his numbers are down. Tell him that at the rate he's going. And somebody actually told Trump, the independents are tired of you. They're just tired. You're wearing them out. And he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I feel like we are going to, hold on, America. Things are going to be turning. The tide will turn back around. You know how the wheel turns, and yes, we might have had a little bit of but it's turning around. We're going to have a breakthrough. They're going to be called. There is going to be justice.
Okay.
That breakthrough is coming. So hold on. It's okay. I feel like there's obviously stuff we don't know. And they're holding on to it, but don't worry. It's ends up in the Three of Cups, where we come together and there's an understanding and kind of back on track. You can't get better than do not worry than these three cards together.
Right.
Exactly.
But with Barr, he's in the shady. He's in the shade right now. And Umatra, I know it's Umatra to me, but I call her Umatra because, Linda, that's what I thought her name was. So now we have an understanding, and every time I see her, I say Umatra.
Thank you, Umatra.
Because we have the same syndrome. Oh, gosh.
You guys, I'm seeing Kellyanne Conway come up. Would she be somebody that they would?
Well, when I was reading these, I saw a woman, and
Did you really?
Yes.
I'm seeing Kelly. Yeah, I've got chills on that. I've got Kellyanne Conway coming up.
So she'll just tell the truth?
I would think so. She may also try to, do executive privilege, but that's not going to fly. That is not going to fly. Not with this.
It didn't for Nixon.
No. She may have to. I just heard behind closed doors, so I think maybe she will, but she'll go behind closed doors.
Well, Liz Cheney is saying that they've got a lot more than we know because there's a lot of people talking to them. They've got a lot of information. And when she started this commission, all the bigwigs, a lot of the repubes were telling her, good luck. I wish you well on this, but I can't really put my head out there because I need to win my second term or whatever. But she's made more money now since she's been on this commission.
Right.
Thanks, Rob.
Rob, thank you.
Rob.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I knew she'd be the one to come in and say, you know what, F you guys.
I do know that they're worried.
Well, I heard when all that money got discovered, what is the something papers? That all of them were really worried, and some stuff with the IRS, and I heard Congress was really worried. So there's a lot of stuff coming at them. I imagine they're waiting for the hit.
Yeah. The Pandora Papers, that's what it is.
Pandora Papers. And also there was another hit today that Holly was in on and stuff, and it was some underhanded way that some guy the NRA was able to give them money through a fake. Yeah. But Holly and those guys won't get in trouble, but the NRA already is going to have to pay back $34 million, and they don't have it. So.
Well, I do feel that they are going after some of, like we talked earlier, what was coming in earlier. They're going after the people who are some of the top people, and you see the repair man, and then they're the ones that they're going after, and they want to put in the hot seat. They have their eye on that, and I feel like that's what's taking so long. But with these 20 new subpoenas, I feel like the ball is in movement. We're going to see some more action here with this. And I feel you guys are right with the top brass or whatever.
Yeah. That's interesting. Kim said to Kellyanne, that could be it. That could be the woman that takes Trump down.
Oh, could you imagine?
If she just said, okay.
We look at every woman, but I don't think I've ever looked at her.
You know,
I don't think so.
She, you know, she's the type that doesn't want to spend her own money, and she won't. And if she's
Right. That is true.
Fees, you know what? I'll just talk to them. Why not? I'll just tell them what happened, but it has to be not in public. It has to be behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to look at that more specific here.
Kellyanne Conway. Someone said, no, she won't. She's a liar. Yeah. She's a liar, but not necessarily before Congress.
And she doesn't want to, I was going to say, she doesn't want to get fined or go to jail.
She'll lie to the public about the president and spin it.
Right.
But I think in Congress, it might be a little bit different.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, she may try to manipulate her words a little bit to make her look more innocent than she is, but I see her standing there like this. She's using her, and then I see her also using her tears and like that. But
absolutely, yes, Kellyanne Conway has a big something to do with this. You're dead on, Kim.
Oh, God.
And she even adds them another direction. Look at this. The Death and the Tower.
Oh my God.
Oh, there you go.
So she will shake and rattle and roll and end some people's careers.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, someone said Kellyanne only cares about Kellyanne. Yes, that's true. And if she's worried about herself, she'll throw all of them under the bus. Now, the woman I thought that was going to take Trump down, I felt was going to be his daughter. Because I felt she would not, no, I'm not going to lose my family over you. Hell
right,
no.
right.
Because towards the end, between Jared and her, they couldn't talk to President Trump. They couldn't deal with him because he just wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys. And I can't make this up. But here's the woman. She's the mother of all the information, I guess. Bringing in that tornado.
Oh my gosh. The tornado.
Oh, she understands. You have the claw and the drunken sailor, everything that's off kilter. And where all the marks have been left, right? She's taking on the dragon and the demon. She's taking down the ruler.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah, I can't.
That's amazing.
Interesting.
Can't make that up.
That is amazing.
I love when I use these cards and they just tell the story.
It's amazing. That's great.
Yeah.
And Hannah, who makes this deck, the deck of character, there's more on the shelf now. So if you all want to check her out,
those are neat.
You know, I'm not talented like that to make those kind of drawings.
Well, no, that's why I like using hers.
Yeah.
And Andrea's.
Andrea's real talented. And who else do I know? Tana, my friend Tana can really do some magnificent cards, but it's just
fun. It's so fun. And also Kim.
Yes.
Kim from intuitive view of how cards that she's drawn out.
I've been working on them since the pandemic, so but Andrea was the one who encouraged me, and
That's right.
she's like, you should do your own cards if you're not, if you can't quite set on a deck or something that you really love. So I've been working on. They're all ocean themed.
I love it.
Yeah. So it's a work in progress, Linda. I don't know if it'll ever get done. We'll see. But yeah.
Did I say thank you to Rob? I forgot. Rob, thank you so much for.
Rob, thank you. Okay, so Melody said she thought it was Ivanka too. So
okay.
Yeah.
It could be more than one. He's pissed off a lot of women, so it could be more than one.
Yeah, maybe it's just women.
Period. Yeah.
Women.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're working hard on this bit tonight in Congress with Nancy Pelosi and President Biden. And they got the moderates, they want to wait for some numbers to come back. I don't know about that Manchin. He's just really
it's just the worst. Yeah.
On the Joy Reid show, the only thing that he's for is men getting back to work and men having this and men having that. And he said, we can deal with the women later.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good Lord. He's
Kim, was that who you were complaining about?
Yes. I had a meltdown on Twitter because of Joe Manchin. I saw him on Morning Joe and I was just like, oh, this man is he's just insane. He just was doing a lot of fancy footwork, trying to explain why he wasn't going to vote on this yet. And I thought, you are just so full of it. Yeah. You are just, you're bought and paid for, sir. And they need to just, go in and say, what do we have to do, Joe? Just tell us what we have to do. I mean, honestly, that's what Mitch McConnell would do. Just go in and say, what is it going to take? What's the price? You can't tell me that he is concerned about the debt. Give me a break.
He's not concerned. He's making more money than God.
Exactly.
Representing one of the poorest
I know. That's the thing. It's so sad because I think these West Virginias, there are so many people that need assistance, and he is just out for himself. His
constituents. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So sad.
They don't need help with childcare. They don't need this. They don't need that. We don't want our bills too high, but in the meantime, you voted for the rich to get all that money. He votes with the Republicans.
Yes. Oh, he does. Well, and he's an oil guy, so.
You know what? And he is being strung around by the puppet. This is my puppet master. It comes up a lot for these guys that are being part of the puppet master, part of that dark money or whatever. He is being paid off somewhere.
Yes.
But I feel like something's going to come out about something with him, with Manchin. Not that we want that to happen right now because but I feel like something's going to happen in regards to these 3 cards coming in. There's something that may, we might never hear about it because it may be about getting him to when we say, what do you need from us? But it may be that we have this on you. So you need to vote correctly, get out of this,
Right. Right.
Or we can make this a circus about you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Interesting.
So it could be not like, what can we give you? It's more like what we won't do. You know what I'm saying?
That's how Trump would have done it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Thank you, MJC.
Thank you, MJC.
Thank you, MJC.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that. I could see him sitting in a seat with Mitch McConnell sitting next to him, whispering in his ear like a demon. Just drop it. Just become a Republican. Then I can be speaker, and we'll be done with all this mess. Because when they lost in Virginia, listen, losing in Virginia did not damage the Democrats like they're all, oh my God, just in history of all man, only one time did a Virginia governor, when a different party came in as president, only one time did one hold over. But every 4 years they change. But then McConnell's like, well, yeah, see, so the word's out. We'll be taking over come 2022. And if I were the Democrats, I'd just drop this whole nonsense with this deal that they're trying to do, the New Deal.
Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Teresa. Blessings to you guys. Yeah. So frustrating. It's so frustrating to like, it's frustrating to be on this side and watching it all play out and not having.
Well, when we're so close, right? We came so far because we gave them everything, the House, the Senate, the presidency, and we're just this close, and it's just two people that are just making this.
Yes.
It's like, that's why I'm like, why don't they just go after someone like, go with like Mitt Romney and Lisa Murkowski, like go for them and say, forget you guys. What do you guys want? What do you want for Utah? What do you want for, you know what I mean?
There you go.
It's like, go somewhere else. Just get rid of them. They're awful. So, I don't know. You think this is politics, right? That's how you play politics, right?
This is politics.
But it's very sad that 48 people all want the same thing, but those two have just held them over the fire.
Isn't it just, it's just so, yeah, it is just, and I think that is where it just, everybody just feels like, oh my God, we're exhausted.
Melissa just said Lisa Murkowski has announced she will vote yes.
There you go.
All right.
Let's do it. Give her what she wants for Alaska, and let's do this. Forget you, cinema. Well, I think the other one who would be Mitt Romney.
In Colorado, with a vote and no confidence, it doesn't affect her in the least.
Not at all. Yeah.
But yeah, all I can say is follow the money. Follow the money. That's why those two are wreaking havoc. Thank you, Jean.
Thank you, Jean.
Thank you. Hi. All right. Here's a question for us.
Oh, Kevin McCarthy.
Cindy Lou. Where is Kevin McCarthy and why is he so quiet?
Yeah, all of a sudden he got quiet.
Yeah.
Hold on. Makeup.
Makeup.
Why is Kevin McCarthy so quiet? Does anybody know? Is it supposed to rain tonight, you guys? It looks overcast.
It's overcast here, but
it looks like it was going to rain all day. I don't know if it may rain tonight. Maybe it will. Last night when I read on the House, I saw the Republicans losing the House again and him leaving, McCarthy leaving.
That's why I heard. I knew I heard someone.
So, but I don't know why he's quiet now.
Thank you, Marie. It's like that PIA bullshit.
Oh, wait a second. Glenn just said McCarthy just came out today lying about Adam Kissinger begging for a job in Trump administration. Kissinger called him a liar.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's not so quiet today, but in general.
Before I believe anybody else.
Hi, Renee, Tarot Love Community. All right.
He's worried about these phone records. I have him worried about, he's worried about the phone records. There's something there he's nervous about.
Oh, that's it. Yes, he's very nervous. Hello. He's very nervous. He's waiting for the other
Oh,
couple.
look at that. Look at that.
He's waiting on it. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
With
He's
bated
not
breath.
hearing from Trump as much. Trump isn't talking to him as much. Trump thinks he's going to win. And he's not going to let McCarthy be his Joe Blow in there, because McCarthy told the truth initially after they, and then he pulled back because Trump said pull back. But I see him not using McCarthy, and I see him acting like he's not going to do McConnell. But it doesn't matter. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at that. Yeah, that Nine of Swords keeps coming in.
Nine of Swords.
That keeps coming in for these people. Yeah, I see it too, guys. They have his eye on him, and he knows it. They have his eye on him and his master, right? So he knows he's in trouble because of that, his connection to the demon. He's in trouble. He sees that, the writing on the wall.
Yeah, and I definitely am feeling like there will be some, maybe the Supreme Court. I feel like they push it through, and they're saying, can they hold executive privilege? And then when they say no, that's when it really starts falling apart.
Yeah, and he sees himself in hot water, and he's going to try to do anything. He knows he's out, guys. The
Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper. I'm trying to get that up there. Yeah, he's out. It's all because of his connection to the demon. All these, you remember way back in the day, we used to say, don't these people know that Trump is going to ruin them? But they just going in at it.
I will never forget that. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you, Cindy.
That Michael Cohen sitting there in Congress and saying, "I am the canary in the coal mine. This is what happens when you deal with Donald Trump."
Oh,
I'm living proof of it. And here every single person that is involved with Donald Trump, they are all going to pay.
All of them.
Yep.
Except Kellyanne Conway. Because she testifies, that's her reason, because she'll get off. She won't have to be involved. Yeah. She wasn't involved with the insurrection, though. I do not feel
No.
I feel like she has a story to tell, because she got information from different people.
Yeah, they're showing me literally a bathroom wall with writing on it. So I feel like she saw the writing on the wall with all that coming in. Catherine, thank you. Blessings. Happy Friday.
Thanks for calling me a lady.
So I probably missed the next, Lucian.
Oh, Pam just said, Mitt Romney said 57% of us are freeloading. Don't count on his vote. Of course not. He's got more money than God. I do give him credit for voting that Trump was a crook.
Right. Yeah.
I give it, but he just turned ugly after that. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, Bond says Kellyanne is also an attorney. She knows how the system works.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that makes sense. And I probably missed Lucian's next question that she posted. But we do have a segment on our Fri-yay night, guys. It's called Nailed It, and we get to share a story that, and I'm going to post this up right now so I don't lose it. But we get to share a story in the Nailed It segment, so we can say Nailed It on a reading. So if we had something drop in or whatever, and it got right. Obviously, when it's not so right, we definitely know about that. So I offer a segment where we nailed it. See, Love Peace Loves Nailed It time. So if you guys can think of a time of when we.
Well, I mean, for how long? Because there's a lot of good stories I can tell.
I know you have lots of good stories, but
just last week, okay, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I did a live. And I don't do lives that often, but I remember I was throwing the cards what's coming up, and I saw as clear as day someone older dying. and everybody was upset, but he was older. And I remember thinking, oh God, is it Jimmy Carter? But it was that kind of energy. It was
Tarot remembers, yeah.
Somebody beloved. And I just thought, Jimmy Carter. And then Bill Clinton got sick. So everybody's writing me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I said, no, it's not Bill Clinton. And Monday morning, Colin Powell died, who just, by the way, was put to rest. God bless his soul. So that nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Well, I had a couple weeks before Epstein was arrested. I got his arrest and the suicide. And I said, I'm like, there is something weird with this suicide. It's weird. I don't know why they're saying like it was going to be very weird. But the interesting thing was, and you know how you're always kind of building your vocabulary with your guides. I could see this man from the back, and he was sitting in a jail cell. But I could see him from the back, so I couldn't tell who it was. But I could see him sitting there, and I'm like, okay, someone's going to be arrested and sitting in jail. And then they flipped to this suicide. And I said, and there's going to be a suicide. And I think it's the same. It's either two people, like one or the other, or it's going to be the same person. He's going to be arrested and then a suicide or a suicide attempt. And it happened within like a week or two. And but the vocabulary thing was that I realized that when I don't know what the person looks like, that's what they're going to do. It's going to kind of be, I'm going to see them from behind. Yeah. Because I didn't know what he looked. I'd never seen Epstein before in my life, before he was arrested. So I didn't know what he looked like. So I thought, but now I know, when they do that, it's someone I don't know, or I don't know what they look like. It's not like Junior or something.
We were going to have a new president. I saw the back. I knew it wasn't Trump. I saw a gray-haired man and a dark-haired woman, but I saw the back.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it could have even been Bloomberg.
Oh, because, yeah.
Honest to God, Biden, when he first came out, he wasn't all that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he got a light around him, like some walk-in happened. And I said, it's Biden. And
it's interesting too, because Trump was always worried about Biden, even before we were thinking he was all that great. He knew, I guess, maybe that, or maybe Putin knew that was the one who could take him down.
Thank you, Marie.
Thank you, Marie. Thank you.
But, that's funny too, because with deaths, if you ask me, but somebody's missing, I tend to get that right too, because somebody asked me about Gabby, and I didn't know the story. I didn't know who she was. And then they asked again, and I said, okay, hold on. And I said, oh, she's dead. And her boyfriend murdered her, and he will commit suicide. This is before they even found her body.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, nailed it, Linda, again. Nailed it, Kim. You guys nailed it.
Nailed it.
Love
Is there a prize? Is there a prize?
Yeah.
How about you, Debbie?
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
it's so funny. I totally asked you guys this question. I wasn't even prepared myself to and I know it's coming. But all the ones you said, I knew, and I said about Biden winning, but that's not really a nailed it, because I feel like, didn't we all know that he was going to win? Or
well, we all knew that Youngkin was going to lose, but he didn't.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
There was another one that was coming to my mind, because a lot of these you guys, I really don't remember when I say stuff.
Me too.
And I depend on everybody else to tell me.
I do too. I'll wait till I'll get an email and somebody will say, "Remember you said this," and I'm like,
"That's what happened."
Okay.
You nailed it. Nailed what? You said I don't even remember saying it. Of course, I take the credit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you, Marie. Thank you.
Yeah, lots of stuff. And when you guys get together on Sunday mornings, you guys get a lot of stuff right. A lot of stuff right.
It's just like so much. And then, but I'd love to think of a fun one with you guys right now. It'll probably come partway through the show.
You have a segment, but you don't have one for yourself.
Remember. But yeah, there's one that wants to come out. It'll come out when we're talking.
It'll come out. You can always do it later. It's your show, so you can always do it later.
I can
do whatever you want.
My phone, Tarot, she was on my live and somebody blocked her for some reason.
Oh, boo.
And I couldn't find you, False Teeth Tarot, in the block section. So maybe they just put you on out for a little bit. I'm no longer on Twitter. They, whatever, cut me off. But they didn't say anything to me. So I can still see tweets, but I'm not on there. If you try to look for me, it'll say this account has been suspended. But they never said to me, we're going to suspend you or anything. They're trying to treat me like weird. And I don't appreciate it.
Love Peace. Love Peace says, nailed it, Debbie. Anyway. I love you guys. Well, you all watch me. You can tell me what I've nailed. I don't know.
All the time.
But I feel like you said, Kim, every week we are doing these questions and answering, and things are coming to pass as we have predicted. And I as my guides have predicted, not me. I just follow what they say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Are you in Twitter jail right now, Linda?
I don't know what I am.
Oh.
I can't use my Twitter anymore. My 8,000 plus subscribers are gone.
Oh, that's weird. I was wondering.
Anybody I was following is gone. I can't do a tweet. People try to get me and it says this count, but they never said a word to me.
They never said to you.
To me, oh, listen, you violated something. And people are looking at my tweets, my past tweets, and they said,
there's nothing there.
That's so weird.
Yeah, your most recent tweets are not.
It might have been
offensive
bots that talked about me, and then they just suspended me, but didn't realize I didn't do anything that was terrible. Trust me.
That's interesting.
So weird. Yeah.
Huh. All right.
So I don't know what that was, but that's okay. If I'm gone, I'm not going to make another account. I'll just stay gone.
Yeah. So that's too bad.
Yeah. Can you see other people's?
Yeah.
Oh, but you just don't.
I can't respond. I can't do any. People are upset, because I used to.
Yeah, they follow you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened. I just disappeared. So, what jail, it's like a week. So this happened Monday. Maybe next Monday I'll be back up. Who knows?
I
guess
you should be proud.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's a badge of honor.
But Trump is banned. He can't even open.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, he's gone.
In order to get banned, you have to do something really bad.
Right.
Like encourage people to do something ugly, but I never did that.
No.
Mm-mm.
So.
That's odd.
I know. If they had said something to me, anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I did report it, and they said they were going to investigate, but that was, Monday. So
everybody's saying hi to my roomie who just came in.
Oh.
She's just coming home from work. My roomie. She's allowed me to stay here for the last couple of weeks because I've been taking care of my mom, and so I stay here at night and go and take care of my mom during the day.
How's your mom?
That's nice.
She's doing so much better. I can tell you. I didn't realize a pacemaker could be so great. I mean, it saved her life.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Marie.
How old is your mom now?
She's 84.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And her heart
is pacemaker will keep her alive even when she dies.
I think so, because it keeps that heart going no matter what.
Right.
She's so her heart stopped in in the ER when they took her to the ER, and that's how they found out all this stuff. Her heart stopped. She literally was gone for a little bit. And when she came to, she's like, I can't hear the TV. There was no TV in the room or anything, but that was what came out of her mouth when she came back to life. So I've been teasing her about that. I'm like, you can't hear the TV on the other side. What are you going to do?
When I wake up, I'd be, where's my chili cheese dog? So,
Cheese dog.
can you answer what's up with Pompeo? Hello.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
What's up with Pompeo? Yeah, I heard he lost a lot of weight because he can't live off the state's money anymore. He was throwing all kinds of dinners on our tax bill.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, talk about another silent person.
Yeah.
Oh, Daco. Tell me about Pompeo. Pompeo, where are you? Oh, he's thinking about running for president. He'd never get anywhere.
That's so funny.
Strategy. Oh boy.
What?
His connection to the puppet master coming in here and the watchdog, they're watching him because his connection to the swamp and the circus here.
Oh,
He knows he's being watched because you have here's the glasses. He's being watched even with the watchdog, and he's doing everything he can to block it. So he's strategizing is what I saw. I saw him strategizing, and then it's because of all his connections to the swamp circus going on there.
did he write a book? I feel like he was.
Remember. Yeah.
Money. He's looking to make some money.
Oh,
I can't remember if he did or not.
If Trump doesn't run, he may run.
oh, I believe you.
Yeah, he's worried though because they start filtering through. They're filtering through everything, and they're going to start seeing some stuff about him that was just awful.
His
That's
connection.
4 years of Trump. People got away with everything.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Marie. West
Thank you,
Coast
Marie.
weather nailed it. They remember something.
Okay.
Oh, West Coast weather. Awesome.
Thank you, Marie. So sweet.
He's got okay. So, two things that I'm picking up is that he really does like believe that he should be president. Like I think I'd be a great president. He has that. He's very arrogant, but he has some foreign money behind him.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. He may run, but there's foreign money behind him. Supporting him or coming in for him or something.
Oh, that's that puppet master too, though. That's where that money comes from too.
To me, it feels more like Saudi Arabia. It doesn't feel like Russia. It feels like Saudi. It feels like Saudi money for some reason.
It does have those connections there.
Yeah, there's a tie there.
They took me back to the strategizing desk they were showing, the table.
Yeah.
And he started this plan a long time ago. Making these connections.
Oh.
This isn't a new plan, but it's coming, it's like opening up now. just don't.
He's just looking in to rake in the bucks.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right about that, Linda. He seems very money focused.
I just feel like
somebody wants him in. I think I feel like it's Saudi Arabia.
Uh-huh.
They want something. They want him in.
Hey, thank you, Kelly Reb.
oh, did I miss something? Oh, thank you, Kelly Reb. Blessings to
Hey,
you.
Kelly.
I missed that. I'm staring at these cards. Okay.
The Trump family, though, doesn't. I feel like they don't like him or something, or they don't
trust him.
They don't like him. Yeah, there's something about the Trump family that they really don't like him for some reason. I don't know if it's Trump, but for some reason, I don't know why the kids are coming in, but they don't like him.
That's funny that you said that because his support is not there. He's not
Okay.
being supported.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, I feel he's really arrogant, more so than Trump.
He is very arrogant.
Yeah, you have the shitstorm coming in. And I just don't, I don't think he has the backing.
Yeah. He's very arrogant. You know what his energy reminds me of is Steve Bannon. He has Steve Bannon kind of arrogant. I can do whatever I want. I'm king of the world and I should be in charge and I know everything.
His name is Pompeo.
Pompeo, exactly.
For entertainment purposes only, Pompous.
Pompeo. Interesting.
But I think you're right, Linda. He is strategizing towards that direction. And I think he's been honing in on this for a while.
Yes. And listen, if he's president, oh my God. He would live fat off this country.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything would be for sale. It'd be Trump 2.0,
Yeah.
It'd be that. It may not be as chaotic, but it would definitely be everything's up for sale.
I'm just so glad that they stopped Trump from drilling on native lands. Trump gave carte blanche, Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You drill on native lands. Go on. Go into Yosemite and go to the all these national parks and go ahead and do copper mining. I mean, it was amazing.
Horrible.
And Biden's slowly but surely reversed. So you see why they're so busy.
Yeah.
Because they had to reverse so much. So.
Marie, thank you again. She's like, what happened to Trump's have they taken his passport yet?
No, not yet. But they'll watch him.
Yeah, they should.
He's not allowed in Scotland, right? They don't want him there.
Right.
Money. Yeah. Well, I was in Ireland, and let me tell you, our tour guide said Eric Trump was up at the golf field and went into the clubhouse and then said, "Drinks are on me" to all those Scottish people. Now, you don't tell "drinks are on me" in Ireland unless you mean it. And do you know he left and didn't buy anybody's drink?
Oh, of course not. Oh my gosh.
What?
Here in the United States, I can see people saying, well, whatever, idiot or ass. No, these people, they would have beat the Pope out of him if he was.
I can't believe that.
Don't mess with their drinks.
They probably ordered the good whiskey. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They took down the good whiskey. Oh, unbelievable.
All things on the slavery in the Middle East. God, I know. It's so awful.
Major human rights violation. I wonder if they're going to be looking at this.
There's a lot, especially once we take the second term. There's a lot of things that we'll be going in and doing.
I feel like they already know that, that we are not happy with, obviously, that we're not happy with that.
Right.
I feel
Where
like
are they
they've
getting
already.
the girls from, or do you know?
Pardon?
Where are they getting the girls from?
I heard, well, one person wrote me and said that they had read an article about at least a one family that sold one of their daughters because they didn't have any food, they didn't have anything, so they had to sell one of their daughters into.
So it's their own families that are selling them into this slavery.
Okay, yeah. So
and they want to, obviously, we want to stop this practice.
So let's see. Will there ever be a way to stop this?
I just really feel that Biden is not going to let this lie down. Like, he's not going to let this go into a back room and sit forever.
How can such a rich country let people be so hungry? There's a woman that's going to come out about human rights. This woman is going to be a peace giver. She's the one that's going to come in and make this so plastered in the world that these guys have no choice but to knock it off. But it's a woman. It's a powerful woman.
is it an Afghani woman, Linda?
Could be.
Afghani?
But it feels like someone that they would love to assassinate because her mouth is so big.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It almost like that little girl that got shot. Remember that little girl?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It's that same kind of feeling. She'll speak up.
Yeah, I feel like you're right. I feel like they're going to create a little chaos there. Somebody's going to create a little chaos it'll get worse before it gets better type of thing.
Right. I'm not feeling like really getting this done until 2024, though.
Yeah.
But I also don't, we need to be chaos. We need to be yelling in the streets, as well. We can't, that's why they keep showing me this, like, it's not, don't let it remain in the back room. We can't, can't forget, you guys, we can't forget that this is happening, and we have to be vocal about it ourselves.
I just saw a group of mothers, and I'm asking if it's mothers from here or mothers there. I'm not sure, but I just saw a group of mothers banding together. So I don't know if that's going to be here or there.
The leader of the group and saying, "Come on,
Yeah,
like someone said on here. Here's the problem: the collective consciousness. Those people don't even treat their daughters very well.
Right.
They are nothing but property.
Right. Right.
So these poor girls don't know what it's like to be treated right.
Wow.
Right.
Okay. You guys, my cards are just crazy here.
What time do you stop, by the way?
In just just a couple minutes.
Okay, cool. Because I haven't had my supper and I want my
Me too. Linda. Me too. Look at this, you guys. I have the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and the Star. We're not letting this lay. This is bigger than
play.
We aren't. And it will be called the judgment in time. In time. However, we're kind of blocked out from doing that right now, and it's kind of like our first step isn't going to fix it totally, but it'll fix it a little. Like there's some things that we can't do, but there are some things that we can. The world can come in and do something.
Right.
It's just that we're kind of being blocked from fully just getting in there and saying, hey, this is totally wrong. You can't do this, because it's kind of part of their karma and their movement as well.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Spirit Whisperer.
Spirit Whisperer. I love Granny Manning's reading. I thought it was hilarious. Spirit Whisperer has you guys, if you haven't checked his channel out, please check it out. And he has a guest on, Granny Manning, that comes on every once in a while. And she's a hoot.
Oh my God. Did you see what she just put?
Oh.
All the bank accounts of all the private citizens, so the people are starving.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
and you can't send money over there. They'll take that too.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
There's only so much we can do, obviously. Yeah. But what we can do, we're supposed to do. That's what the Seven of Swords.
Well, I got underground. See, the thing is, the people there, it's not as if they've lived enslaved all their lives. Did you ever see the Afghanistan women in the 70s? They were very hip. They were educated. People had good lives. People were saying that we didn't want to leave this country. We were having a good life. But now that they've taken over, it could have been as bad with Trump, let me tell you. Now that they've taken over, these women have had a taste of what it's like. And I see underground movement where they come up from under the ground and destroy these people.
Yeah. So
they might even get things that they need to do this from outside energy forms under the table. Whisper.
Right.
But I see the women fighting for their freedom again.
Yeah.
If you never had it, it's one thing. Like if you lived in North Korea and you just lived a certain way, you have nothing to compare it to. These people have something to compare it to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's important that we keep our voice going loud.
Yeah.
All right. Well, such a tragedy.
I know.
Yeah, sending prayers and energy for that underground movement.
Yeah.
Yes. Oops. Yes. Connie says, let's pray for them to rise up. They need our help every day.
There you go.
Yeah, let's put them on that list that we see every day, guys.
Yeah.
All right. I think we can either take one more question or we can call it a night because Linda's hungry. We don't want to
I'm always hungry.
I'm always hungry.
I'm always hungry. Me too. But I had such a good time tonight, and we covered some heavy stuff too, guys. I didn't mean for it to be so heavy, but it's been that kind of a week.
It's good to be with trusting good people that you know are also connected with the well-being of the universe.
Yes. Yes.
It is. I feel so blessed to be in this community with you ladies.
Thank you.
With these wonderful people in the chat that are just so, you hear it all the time. What can I do to help? How can I help? But it just gives you such hope for the world. We're good. I really do think most people on the earth right now are good people. We just have to, like you said, Debbie, kind of band together and not forget these problems are there and reach out to each other. And yeah.
And I so love that you Kim is really good about reminding us that, that there are still good people on the earth.
Yes, there are good people.
And
Really, there are. Yeah.
and I feel like Kim and I, we do a lot of heavy readings, don't we? It seems like whenever we're together, there heavy stuff is going on. So,
And maybe it's because you're supposed to, because you guys can handle it.
I guess
Maybe.
maybe. But thank you, Linda, for doing it with us tonight and hanging in.
I feel very blessed to be able to do this work, you know.
Yeah,
it's
true.
amazing. It's so wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Lucianne. I got, to show you how good people are, I got 1,100 messages for Lucy, just for my dog when she passed away. 1,100. That, I mean, people to care for just one little tiny thing. That's just, I mean, it really just warms your heart.
Lucy was part of the game plan with you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She was all of our
He was our
dog. Yeah.
The outpouring of love for these, just this one little thing. I just think that tells you something about what people are really about. People are so good.
Showed up at all at the house yet?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have an orb. I can't figure out how to share it with people, but it was an orb that came into this room and she was sitting right on the rug. I caught it right on the rug where she used to sit. And it is a perfect, when you scan in, it is a perfect profile of her face. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that was her just sitting in the carpet like she always did.
That's Lucy.
I love it.
That's her little Lucy Goose. Yeah.
Now, Linda, are you really doing a cooking show?
Yes. I got a camera person and an editor, and I'm going to do a little cooking show, not fancy schmancy. We'll probably do another YouTube channel instead of putting it on Linda G. And I'm thinking of calling it Linda G Can Cook.
Perfect. I mean,
perfect.
And you know how I am. I'm very nonchalant. Just throw that in, whatever.
That's so perfect. That'll be so fun.
This is much how you make spaghetti. I'll open up a can of Chef Boyardee. You know how I am. I'll just throw jokes in there. I even already know how I'm going to start it off. I'm going to have an apron and say, look, you can't claim. I don't care if you can't cook a thing. Put the apron on. People will think you know what you're doing.
Just look the part.
That is perfect. I can't wait.
And I do have some recipes. I've actually here. Let me show you the treasury of the White House cooking.
Oh, wow!
Favorite recipes of George Washington, all kinds. But the one I'll probably do first was Abraham Lincoln's favorite dish. It's a chicken dish. So I thought I'd try it with everybody. And then my mom used to make comfort food when I was little. And I still remember that. So I thought I'd make that too.
Now, when you cook, when you do things like household chores, do you get messages when you do stuff like that?
More so when I'm driving and in the shower.
When you're driving, okay, yeah.
Not when I'm cooking.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have to hear, don't eat that. Don't eat that. You're supposed to be losing weight.
What are you doing?
It's just automatic,
I have to say, cleaning, I'm the same way. It's like, when can I have my next little snack? Because all I think about is snacking on something when I'm cleaning. But yeah, so driving would be, things come to me when I'm driving a lot.
Oh my God, when I used to drive into Angel Heart, I literally was in complete conversation with Edgar Casey, with Franklin D. Roosevelt, John Kennedy. I had so many, and I think I talked about them on my films then. I would go into Angel Heart and say, oh my God, guess who was with me on my way in? And I would leave them the messages. So
yeah.
But Franklin D. Roosevelt was always very clear to me that he always said the new president was going to do the New Deal. He would do things like this president, like he did, and change it. That's why I think Biden might actually have another term, or he'll get such a good flow in 2022. He's able to add, because my hit was get what you can get your foot in the door. Even if Manchin and those other ones cut things down, just get your foot in the door, because once we're in there, people's lives are improving. They're saying, hey,
that's right. That's right.
You remember that people didn't like Obama's, and then they voted for all Republicans, and then all they did was try to get rid of his ACA, and then they realized, hey, no, this is working.
Right. They fought for it. That's right. That's right. That's
So
right.
that's what-
Republicans know that. Republicans know it's very hard to take things away from people once they have them. So you're right. All we need to do is just get it done. Just do it.
Remember when Paul Ryan was trying to talk about privatizing Social Security? Do you
Oh
remember
my
that?
gosh. Oh yes, I do. They've always been trying to get their hands on that money. They've always
Right.
been, always.
All
Oh,
that
put it,
money.
we need to invest in the stock market. No, you don't. These poor people got nothing but that Social Security.
Yeah, that would be the last place. Oh my goodness. All right, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Happy Fri-yay, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with the three of us.
Yay!
And yeah, have a good week. Take care of yourselves. And if you want to get in trouble, get in some good trouble.
Getting
All
good
right.
trouble.
Good trouble.
And
Pray
thank
for the
you.
well-being of this nation and for those
Yes.
young girls.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
And Lucienne, thank you so much for keeping the list and for all the moderators, keeping everybody together and going in there. Love you all.
Thank you, guys. Love you back.
Love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you guys.